Yeah, keep going. A little bit more. Okay. She truly wants to be.
No, no, oh my gosh. Hey guys, what's going on? Jessica here. Today we're taking a look at a photo shoot from America's Next Top Model where they make the girls pose with maple syrup. Yes, this is the good stuff that you put on your pancakes, given to us by the lovely Canadians. They're gonna be just slathering the girls in it. So I'm really excited to see what they do with this one. So let's take a look, shall we? Who else loves maple syrup? I'm a huge pancake fan. Okay, I'm about to make pancakes after this. But I probably should wait till after I see it to see what really goes down, because then I might not want to eat anything afterwards, but I probably will.
You guys are going to be covered in organic maple syrup. So you guys ready to do this?
Jay just casually dropping the entire concept. Okay, so here's the photographer. You guys are going to be covered in organic syrup. Oh yeah, and finish that eyeshadow right there. Yeah, blend it in right there. No, I just thought you should know that you're going to be covered in syrup, but it's organics.
We need some more leaves. How does that feel?
Yeah, I think. This one here, yeah. This is really going to be about shapes and what can you do to make the photo interesting.
Okay, so they have her in this like fall colored leaf outfit. I'm curious to see how this is going to turn out. Like, is it going to be like a portrait? Is it going to be full body? And I'm noticing he has a white V flat to the side of her. He has like a softbox behind her. So I'm also paying attention to the lighting because I like to see how they're lighting their shoots. So I can kind of use it for mine in the future. Like if I like how it turns out, I'm like, well, I'll kind of just do the same setup as this photographer that I saw. So it's interesting to pay attention to.
Yeah, keep going. A little bit more. Okay.
It's hard being first up because they all look to you to see what you're doing and then try and do better than you. If you're first up, you got to set that bar.
Arch your back a little bit so you're getting it.
This guy is doing the Lord's work here. He's just pouring it on. You know what? He's being very sparse with the pouring. He's not like dumping it completely on her. So I actually give him credit for not just going ham and like, here's the whole, oh, this is like, I'm going to treat you like a pancake and you're over flooding with syrup. So I think he's doing a good job. I wonder how the models feel right now.
So you're getting it? Exactly. Yeah, that's good.
Sophie, I really believe that she's like one of the highest in the competition.
Wow. Okay, it's looking pretty cool so far. And I love the photographer's direction. He's telling her, to position herself in a certain way, giving good feedback so far. So I like it.
As Marie and Kyle are like the three tops for me.
That's good. I love your modeling through this, Sophie. This looks really good.
I'm in my stride now and I will not stop. This is me until the end.
Yeah, that's great.
Imagine you like bug this job and they're like, okay, we have an important role for you today on the photo shoot. Do you have experience pouring syrup on anybody? Because you're about to. Don't worry, it's organic.
Always be conscious what you're doing with the other arm.
Syrup is going in my hair, it's going in my ears, in my bum, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, yeah, she has a point. Like, I wonder how the models had to deal with if they got it like, yeah, in their ear or maybe oh man, what if it went in your eyes? I don't know. Hopefully the guy who was pouring was really careful. The guy who's pouring it seems like he's like doing it really slowly. He's not like crashing it down on the girls. So, but I mean, it's syrup, so it's sticky. It's gonna get everywhere. Like even if the models get it on their hand, they might touch their eyes or something.
Yeah.
Syrup. At first it was cold. Like, oh, it's cold.
All those awkward angles, of course, beautiful.
I was not going to let it affect me. I was in the zone. I was like modeling the hell out of it.
We're good, Miguel.
I love the photographer's direction. He's doing a great job. The feedback from Jay is also great, and the models seem confident in what they're doing. So pretty good so far. And the guy, like I said, the guy's not going crazy with the syrup. Okay, if it were me and it was my sister modeling, I'm dumping the whole thing. I'd be like, you wore my shirt yesterday, and then just do one of those.
As the days go on, things are getting more and more intense. I lost my friend a few weeks before the competition. I've been trying not to think about it because it's so overwhelming and I don't want it to affect my work. It's messing up all their hard work, love. I know. What are you doing?
I love how nice the models are being to each other here. She's there supporting her and not like giving an interview like, oh, she sucks and oh, she's crying. I really like that moment they were having. I think it's really nice to see models supporting each other because I think that's how the industry should be. we're always pitted up against each other. Like photographers, oh, we can't be friends with you because you're on our competition. But why now? We can still be friends and support each other and both succeed.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Just gently over that. That's great. That's beautiful.
I need to start keeping.
First of all, the photographer is giving such good direction. I love hearing it. But dude, what am I seeing right now? He's pouring it right over her eye. Oh God. Okay, that's so close to her eyeball. Hopefully none of it got into her eye. That would be so terrible.
I'm strong enough to get through this. Yeah, I'm not feeling at my A game right now, but I'm gonna do everything I can to get there no matter what.
You gotta like kind of stretch out a little.
There's our girl, Annalise. She actually has a YouTube channel. So check her out. I'm going to have the link in the description. She also talks about her experience on America's Next Top Model. So I think it's really worth watching.
Like what you're just doing right now with your arms crossed over. Yeah, it's very animalistic and cool. Beautiful.
Oh, I love that pose. Great job. Love the structure in the arms too.
Whenever you're ready. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Exactly. Like own it.
I'm going to need to get a good photo to impress the judges. I mean, at least, like, I'll probably still be in the bottom two for not getting a casting, but at least if I have a photo, it might save me.
It looks to me like the syrup might be diluted too. Because look, when I put syrup on my pancakes, I know what that looks like. So I don't know if they maybe made it like less thick, but what do you guys think?
Booking any fashion shows takes the wind out of your sails. But at the same time, she has to find that strength within herself if she truly wants to be.
No, oh my gosh. He poured it directly onto her face. You can tell she's hating life right now. Haram, like, why? You were doing good in the beginning. I was over here rooting for the guy pouring the syrup. I'm like, oh, he's amazing. He's so professional. You know, and then he just pours it right on her eye. I know he probably didn't mean it, but hopefully nothing happens to her. I hope that you have health insurance.
If she truly wants to be in this business.
Yeah.
Work it. Yeah. I think we've got enough on the face. I think we're good.
Like after they poured it into her eyeballs, they're like, yeah, wait, we got enough. Yeah, she can't see. Yeah, her eyes closed forever. Yeah.
Down the neck a bit, Angela. Great. Perfect. Great. Model that.
See, that was a good, respectable pour right there. He's like, and then he like backed up. See, I like that. I've poured many syrups in my time. That was a good one. I can see the talent there.
Definitely not letting Pink Tartan get me down. I realized that this is it. Like, this is a competition, and I really want to be here, and I have to bring it completely.
Yeah, good. Okay, good job.
Wow, she is doing amazing. Oh, so far, all the girls have been really dynamic with their posing, and I love the feedback from the photographer. I really think he is making sure that he gets the best shot possible from each girl. Again, I always say it's a collaboration between both model and photographer, so I would say he's doing a great job. She's killing it with her posing, doing a lot of different variety, so I'm liking what all the girls are doing so far.
I think she likes it.
I do.
Beautiful.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
No smile, like kind of more serious.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this shot right here, gorgeous. She's doing a great job so far. I just wonder how they're gonna remove the syrup from like their hair or their face or like their eyelashes, eyebrows, you know?
Yeah, stay there. Yeah, that's good. And put your Under Armour a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Tara keeps saying to her, you need to be more cute. You are young.
Oh my God, gorgeous. And again, feedback from the photographer. Everything's looking good so far. This is a great photo shoot. You know what's fun? The syrup is a cool element.
Put your hair in bunches, Ebony. And Ebony's like, yeah. And she doesn't. If Ebony's got a sexy shot, then Ebony's screwed.
Yeah. Stay. Yeah.
You know what? That's a wrap, everybody, on this shoot. Thank you, Miguel. And you know what? It's also a wrap on Toronto, Canada, which means we're heading back to LA.
Thank you, fellow Canadians, for providing us with some amazing maple syrup. So the photo shoot is wrapped up. Let's head to the judging and see these final photos.
Alicia, here's your best shot.
This one, I think she looks gorgeous. I would have loved it if this was actually cropped as like a beauty shot so you can see even more of the syrup. Like the leaves in the back, like it can be distracting, but I still focus on her. So I think, yeah, she looks beautiful in this. I actually really love this photo. I think it's great. I love the syrup. I love the light that's on her. I mean, it's such a cool image. Yeah, I think her pose is great. Would have loved to have seen maybe like more of her hand, but I mean, overall, I think she killed it. Her face looks striking, and there's a lot, just the photo itself is very dynamic in terms of the lighting.
I just go straight to your face and you're just looking at me, piercing with those eyes.
Oh my God, I need to study how he shot this and redo it because this lighting is so cool. I love it. Wow. 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 This is such a stunning portrait. This is what I'm talking about. The close-ups. This photographer is so good. He's like reading my mind. He's like, Jessica, I got a portrait coming up for you. And the background's a bit more blurred out, so we don't see all those distracting leaves in the back. And I like the fact that the leaves are more saturated in this and they kind of pop out. And she has like such beautiful eyes. This is a very good portrait.
This is stunning. You are smizing like through my soul, like through my forehead and the back of my head. Like you are working it.
I mean, I'm liking the positive critique so far.
So you didn't book any fashion shows either?
No. And they said that my walk's quite hippie.
So they said you were happy like skippity doodah?
No, hippie. Like
Oh,
hippie.
hippie.
Yeah, hippie.
Oh.
Hippie.
Here is your best shot.
Definitely feet.
The residue of the maple syrup in parts of her body, I'm not a fan of, but it's to no fault of her own. I mean, they're pouring syrup on her. She has to move it around to be able to pose. I would have just had her move her hand and not have it covering the leaf top. But otherwise, I think she did a great job. And she's so cute. I think she's adorable.
I love seeing you every week. You bring a lot of joy to the competition. I love your personality, but it's not enough. This shot, for me, I feel like you're from like an elf tribe and you lost your clan. I don't know what to say.
Did she just say an elf tribe? Are you thinking of the Keebler elves, Kelly? They got the good cookies, though. Those are some good cookies.
There's a sadness in your eyes. Think it adds some vulnerability and some softness.
Could it be the fact that the maple syrup looks like tears? You guys ever cry? I do every day. Every single night, I cry.
Last but not least of the Brits is ANNALIESE. Let's see your best shot. Finally.
This is such a striking picture. Now, the photographer decided to do a more closer up portrait versus, showing full body, which, her arm is cut off here. Love her face. I love her arm placement. Maybe maybe I would have had her shoulder lower just a little bit. It's a great picture overall. Like the editing, colors, everything looking great. Like the syrup overall, I don't know. I wasn't like a huge fan. It just kind of looks like it was raining in this, I don't know.
Beautiful stuff.
Wow, great picture. One thing that I do want to say is her, like this hand here kind of gets tucked in like this. So maybe just do something like that where like the fingers show. So instead of something like this where her hand is tucked in, maybe just have it tucked out. Otherwise, stunning. Such a beautiful portrait. I mean, it looks great. She looks beautiful. And I just love the way that her shoulders kind of covering some of her face here. So interesting. She looks beautiful. All the girls have done so well so far.
Best friend got into a motorcycle accident right before I came here. My face was finally letting the emotion through, and my body was trying to hold back the pain I was feeling.
It's interesting because I said that I really loved the way that your face looked and I felt like you were slightly guarded. Thank you for sharing that.
It's so nice when they're being empathetic towards the girls. Like that whole back and forth was great. You don't have to be mean to give a critique. You can be firm and, ask a question without insulting somebody or roasting somebody. That was nice to watch because she's opening up and sharing something tragic that happened in her life. And, she was told, oh, thank you for sharing that, which is great. I think that's great. She looks great in this. The pose I'm not a fan of, how she has her hand kind of right here, and then she has another hand that's just kind of down. I feel like she could have used both of her arms to create shape and kind of interact a little bit more with the syrup.
I love this. The leaves and the syrup and the pose is so weird. Your eyes are extraordinary. Extraordinary.
Dude, this lady's so cute. Who is she? She's so positive. I love it.
As Marie.
It's just
Wow. I mean, that guy was going heavy with you know, with the maple syrup on this one. I mean, she looks great. She's gorgeous. The maple syrup pouring on her face too. Damn. She like a champ. She didn't even blink or anything. Her white eyes are wide open.
The tattoos, it's just original.
Smoldering hot, boiling hot, chica, 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 yes. Love it.
Look at your eyes, kind of looking over like, come follow me, boys. I see you looking at my booty. Don't you want some of this maple booty? All right.
Don't you want some of this maple booty? Don't forget, it's organic.
For me, this.
Wow, yeah, she looks beautiful. I feel like I'm going to say the same thing for all the girls. Oh, this looks amazing. This is great. They all did a great job. And again, the photographer coming in, you know, giving that constructive feedback, I think it really shows in the photos. Okay, so I think this is my new number one. I absolutely love this one. The shape that she's making with her arms and then her hands showing in the back and the way that she's positioning her legs. I mean, everything's gorgeous. She did an incredible job so far. So this is my new number one. But to be fair, all the girls did amazing. It would be so hard for me to pick like a favorite photo.
All right, Ebony. So you tied with Sophie to book the most amount of fashion shows. You booked 4 out of 8. Here is your best shot in the maple, and I hope it's not too sexual because you are 30 never and supposed to be sweet and relate to teen girls. And here it is.
I think it's good.
Wow. Oh my God. Stunning. Love the hand placements. Okay, this is the new number. Can I have more than one number one? Yeah, this is such a nice dude. I'm literally doing this lighting setup somehow. I'm gonna come set it up in my house somewhere in the room. I'm super curious to see who they're gonna send home because I thought all the pictures were amazing. Oh.
Two beautiful young ladies stand before me, but
Oh, I thought they both did really well. This one is probably such a tough one because again, all the girls had such strong photos. So yeah, let's see who they send home.
So who stays in this competition? Catherine, your strong photo prevails. No, I want to say you have the most amazing personality, and I think that you should be a presenter.
She does have such a cute personality. She's adorable. Is she a Libra? What's her horoscope? I want to know. All I gotta say is after this, I'm gonna go make pancakes. So I'm gonna go do that. So see you guys later.